Choose the skill level that fits your style best. To finish customizing your experience, select the button layout that you would like to use when calling plays. You are now a skills trainer that features over 40 new activities. Spend some time here developing your abilities and learning the new features before moving on to the rest of the game. What do you want to do now? I recommend checking out our two most popular modes, Ultimate Team and Connected Franchise.
Choosing how you want to build your team is a fundamental change within the Connected Franchise mode. Now you'll have to decide whether you focus on confidence, which is a short-term strategy that will lead to an increase or decrease in player ratings in next week's game,
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a fresh start throughout the league here in Week 1 as these two teams have high hopes for the season ahead. Now we'll take you out to the Georgia Dome for this matchup.
And the day we have all longed for, opening Sunday of the NFL.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
I like what you said there. All kinds of hope. There are 32 teams right now that are saying to themselves, we can win the Super Bowl, and they really believe it because everything you've done, the new players, the draft, the new schemes, you think they're going to improve your football team? We'll find out here today if it has.
The Saints are back deep, waiting for the kick return. Matt Bosher ready to kick it away to start the game. Fields the football at the 3. The ball is jarred loose.
Fumbles picked up, and now he's taking it back the other way. This game is still about hitting. When you hit the other team hard enough, that football comes loose. Nice job by the kicking team. They make the hit, and they recover the fumble. Great job.
Great starting position here for the offense. First down at the 19. Gets the handle here. And he's brought down by David Hawthorne.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 6. Setting up screen. And they were trying to go with the screen there, but nothing was available.
Well, when you see a throw that bad, there's a couple things that can happen. Maybe a defensive player flashed in front of him, or maybe the quarterback just lost control of the football.
Now, looking at third down. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. The Falcons get a first down. Imposing their will early on the defense with a solid effort on the ground.
Yeah, we talk so much, don't we, about the passing game in the NFL, but it's still about who can out-hit the other one, and right now the offense.
The defense comes out in the nickel. First and goal from the 6. Ryan gives it up. Burns in on the tackle. I know they want to come out and establish the run, but boy, this defense right now is not bending.
They're doing a good job so far, the defense, but on the offensive side, stay patient, keep pounding that football, and hopefully you can wear this defense down as the game goes along.
Second and goal from the 4. And that's Lewis who almost had the pick.
Well, we hear it all the time about red zone offense because it's so important. Are you going to get a three-point try? Are you going to score a touchdown? That's why this moment is so big.
Coming up to the line at the 4.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Gives it to Steven Jackson. Atlanta in for the score.
Oh, what a good job there by the offense. Third and goal. And what did they do? They run the football against the defense. And nice job getting the touchdown.
The Falcons will kick it away momentarily. They were able to capitalize on great field position following the fumble, and they'll be hoping the defense can help them out like that once more. Catches it at the 2 and starts his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Here comes the former Super Bowl MVP for the New Orleans Saints, quarterback Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, such a good overall athlete, can play all the sports well. Good tennis player, good golfer, can jump, can run, and of course we know he can throw that football pretty well too.
Thomas lines up in the backfield. Now 1st and 10. Has his target. Meacham's able to get the job done and picks up the 1st down.
Well, when you're playing this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great. You stop the deep passes, but who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant passes.
Thomas is going to take the handoff from the eye. Gets about 4 yards that time. As we focus now on the offensive starters, you can bet this defense will keep an eye on Jimmy Graham, who might be the best tight end in football now.
It seems like we're coming to a day where every offense in the NFL is going to have a tight end like Jimmy Graham. In other words, he's really a terrific wide receiver who's big enough to play the tight end position. That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Graham's going to pull in the bullet pass, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
When you have a quarterback that can throw the football like this guy, even though it's 3rd and 10-plus yards, he makes a nice throw for the 1st down.
1st down following the long play. Brees in shotgun formation. And he's forced to the ground.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time they collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
Brees is going to take it from the shotgun. Looking to the right side and throwing. Catch made near the sideline.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing a football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. And, look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. That pass well defended.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
Ryan's going to jog out to the huddle now. 7 years in the league and 7 years of vast experiences. Falcons at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. 1st down at the 24. It's Douglas.
What a nice corner route run by the wide receiver. He fakes the defensive back out. And look at the quarterback. He knows that little move. When he stuck it, he led him out to the corner. Nice throw, nice catch.
1st and 10. Freeman's got the toss, secures the football. Vaccaro takes him down.
The Falcons offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
1st and 10. And now here's the toss. For this offense, one of the most consistent threats they've had since being a 1st-round pick in 2005 out of UAB is Roddy White.
If you give Matt Ryan the time to throw the football between Julio Jones and this guy who goes unnoticed sometimes, Roddy White, man, can they get it done. Roddy White is just a terrific wide receiver in the NFL.
End of one here in Atlanta, Georgia. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the second. The Falcons capped off the first with a big play, and now we'll try to capitalize here at the start of the second quarter. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. That brings the play to an end.
The Saints defense, they got backed up in their own red zone, but you know what? They came through that time. There's a run play. They were waiting for it, and they stopped the offense for a very short gain.
Second and goal from the 6. They feed it to him one more time. Freeman's tackled down after a gain of 5. Ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front. Third and goal from the 1.
That's a touchdown. Able to take it across for just a couple of yards out.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. In the third and goal, your offensive line just rope grades the defense out there, and they get the touchdown running the football.
Ryan's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Saints come onto the field for their next series. Breeze lines up in the pistol. First down at the 21. To the ground. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Falcons and the Saints is one of those sneaky rivalry games in the NFL. There is a lot of, well, just downright hatred for one another when it comes to this matchup. Their fan bases, they wait all year long for these two matchups.
Well, they play in the same division. They play each other twice a year, and now they've both turned into outstanding organizations. So the bad blood is there, and you know what I say, bad blood makes for good football.
Tight ends in motion. Third down and 3. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Moore's going to make the tackle.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Catch made. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, that basic slant route, Jim, it is thrown and caught. It doesn't get a first down, but it was really well executed. The offensive line gave the quarterback time and sight lines so he could put the football on target.
Play action, Breeze. Breeze to Graham. Graham's taken down at the 26.
He doesn't do it a lot, but when he does do it, he is good at it. What a surprise. Drew Brees on a good play action fake and a nice throw.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. The ball is out.
Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
It's second down and 3.
He'll fire it out to the left. Complete for the first.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
First and goal.
The defense gets a sack.
How about the defense on that play? They were not fooled. They see the pass coming. They get the penetration. They get to the quarterback quick, and that's a big sack down near the goal line.
And here we have second. Down. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Breeze has everybody split out wide for the snap. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
He makes the catch.
And that's Humaniora in on the stop.
The Saints offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass. Down here in the red zone, caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good game.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
Third and goal from the 9.
There's a flag right there.
Gets it out for the completion.
Nice tackle.
Offside. Defense.
What looks like the defender was caught in the neutral zone, Phil.
Yeah, he was. Good job by the quarterback. You know, he made that little voice inflection. That'll get him every time. Quarterbacks are a little sneaky, man.
Nickel formation for the defense here.
Third and goal at the 5.
Looking across the middle. Touchdown and drawing close.
It is so disappointing when you're down near the goal line and you don't score. Well, the offense doesn't have to know that disappointment this time. Good job, good play call, and a beautiful throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Falcons are about to have the football kicked their way. Their lead has been trimmed. The score's 14-7. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Falcons now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field.
First down and 10. Trying to work that left side.
That picks up 11.
First down here after the completion.
Freeman's in the backfield. Single back set.
Back to the air here on first down. He's tackled right at the 43. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. No time to huddle now. Throws to the right.
Ryan connects with Julio Jones on that one. Jones in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They're setting up screen. That picks up 7.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. When it's zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got in this last play.
Makes the reception.
Atlanta in the end zone. Touchdown.
When you got a lead, you march down the field, and you add on that lead with a touchdown, it's fun to watch the other team. Will they stay patient, or will they panic? My bet is they'll panic.
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Falcons official. Julio Jones' injury is lower body related, and guys, he will not be coming back in today's game. Back to you. Bottom line, this type of injury so early in the season is bad news for this team.
Steps up and fields it at the 2. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down here. Drew Brees has it under center.
Pierre Thomas takes the handoff.
They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Falcons are up in this one.
Morstead will be kicking off momentarily as the second half is about to commence. And this is Arenas running it out. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
It's first down as they head to the line. Wide receivers are bunched up.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. That's a gain of 10.
Oh, the coach is going, hey, nice job, son, nice job. Anytime the quarterback takes off on a pass play and picks up a first down, it makes the coaches feel really good.
Now first and 10.
Has his man. Freeman's tackled down at the 50.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it, picked up some good yards.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Lions dropping back to pass once again. Hawthorne's there to take him down. Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil, and it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special, and Jim, we have seen that here in this game today.
Second down, 2 to go.
Freeman's handed the football. Lewis there to make the stop.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
First and 10.
They'll run it here. Harrelson's there that time for the tackle.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
The Falcons get a first down.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Davis, a receiver in the slot. Handoff made.
Slashes to the left side.
And that gains 1.
Good job by the defense that time. Everybody's expecting a pass. They were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense for a short gain in the red zone.
Second down and 9.
Freeman's got it on the handoff. And he's tackled. He'll be a yard short of the first.
Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Offense lines up here.
Freeman's taking the handoff.
Runs it in for the touchdown.
Well, you got a lead. Now you're able to go out there and drive down the field and score a touchdown. This changes how the other team is going to manage the game from here on out.
Makes the PAT. The Saints now have even more work to do to get back into this one. The score's 28-7.
Falcons getting ready to kick it off.
And no return here, so Breeze will start this drive from the 20.
The Saints offense now marches onto the field. Thomas lined up in the backfield. 1st and 10. Thomas is going to take the handoff now.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped.
Second down coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense. Breeze from the shotgun. Out to Stills. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some 1st downs.
Nickel formation here for the defense. 1st down and 10. Has it right on the sideline, inbounds.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the 1st down, though.
From the gun, Drew Brees ready for the snap. From the shotgun. Pulls it in. And Ingram's met at the 44.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those 1st downs and keep it going.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Thomas going to secure the handoff. Picks up about 2.
I will say this for the offensive coordinator. He is persistent. They're not running the football very well today, and that time he tries the run game again. Gets a couple yards, but not much.
And the 3 here in downtown Atlanta. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the 4th. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. The Saints pistol set here.
The final quarter underway now with this snap.
The pass down the field by Drew Brees. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Looking ahead, the Falcons will be on the road in Cincinnati next week, while the Saints will be on the road in Cleveland.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation.
Cooks is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Breeze in shotgun formation.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
Cooks has got it. 1st down.
Boy, they got a good drive going here, Jim. I guess you don't hear that too much on the golf course, do you? The way you hit it everywhere. But this offense, they're clicking. They're making plays. Let's see if they can take advantage of just moving this football down the field.
The Saints will take the snap from the 40. Set up screen.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
1st down here after the completion. Here's the 1st snap after the big play. Pierre Thomas takes the handoff. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. They've come out in the dime package. 2nd down and 12. He's looking to the right here on this throw, and he's brought to the ground.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
That is play number 10 on this drive. The long drive continues. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Second down after the incompletion. Marching down the field and taking their time. Touchdown, and they get one back.
Touchdown. Good job by the offensive coordinator calling those plays. Leads to a touchdown. They're just slowly chipping away at this lead. Now can their defense come out and help them out?
Extra point is good. The Falcons will get it back in a moment. Still have a 2-possession lead. Scores 28-14. Hester's going to test the coverage this time. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Falcons offense ready now to see what it can do. Now 1st and 10. And now Ryan's going to take off. Fights off the hit.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line. Sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
The Falcons snap it at the 41. Screen. He's got the catch. He's brought down.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
They better hurry to get the snap. Throws to the right. Has a catch for the first.
Hard to play man-to-man coverage all the time in the NFL. That time we see the man-to-man coverage. The quarterback sees it. Nice throw.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. The give. Freeman's brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs. You see the matchup at running back, and while only one side has really been able to count on that run game, it's still a very close game.
Yeah, it is, Jim. Close game here, and also that can happen when you talk about run games. They're going to go up and down, and if you're having trouble running the football, then change the direction of your offense. Do something else. Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running them.
They send the tight end in motion. The Falcons have it at the 29. Vaquero on the tackle. Falcons continue to pound the football here in the second half, and why stop now? Freeman's dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today.
1st and 10. Here's another handoff. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Second down here. Offense lines up here. They'll go ground. Rodgers looking for a lane. The Falcons now move the chains. Timeout called by the defensive unit. They're able to move the chains after that last run. The defense loading up on the line. Getting set. Takes it across. It is a touchdown.
I would bet First and goal, but the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do they do here? They run it, and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. Cooks is going to start his return. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Saints come onto the field now for this next series. The defense comes out in the dime. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. Has the reception all alone. Rams tackled down at the 36. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Just look at what the quarterback has done in this game, but it's not enough at this point to be leading in this game, Phil.
Yeah, he's going to look at the stat line and say, hey, he had an outstanding game, but they got to find a way to win. It just tells you it's not all about the quarterback. The team has to all play together.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Cooks is lined up now as a slot receiver.
Throws the pass.
And incomplete this time as Breeze can't connect.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Third down on the way. Breeze from the shotgun. Makes the reception. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. The Saints from the 32. Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
That's what you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
Got the first, and he's got some space. In on the stop.
That's an awesome job by the offense, picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
White in the slot. First down and 10. Freeman's handed the football. Brought down after a gain of 6. The Falcons signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. That's second down coming up. Offense lines up here. Will run it. Here's the handoff. Picks up maybe 3.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Gonna try and scramble now. The defense gets the sack.
Falcons had a fourth down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here, so they burn a timeout.
The kick is good.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
Cooks has got a chance to return this one, and they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Breeze lines up in the pistol. Thomas on the screen. Thomas met after a gain of 3. The Saints call a timeout and are left now with only 1.
So they complete one. It's still at second down. And this will probably wrap things up here. Airing it out. Man intercepted. They bring him to the turf. Nothing like winning that opening game of the season, Phil.
It really is, Jim, winning week 1 in the NFL. All the hard work, You put it out in the field. You're not sure what your team is going to do. And then you go out there and you win. Man, you get to sit back and really enjoy it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Every wide receiver in the NFL wants to be a top target, and two players will be trying to be that today. It's Green's Bengals going up against White's Falcons. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 2 matchup.
And Devin Hester will be back deep for the opening kickoff. The Bengals setting up here for the kickoff. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. And here is quarterback Matt Ryan, coming off a season in which he lost his star wideouts to injury, Roddy White and Julio Jones, yet still finished 4th in the league in passing yards, some 4,500 yards strong.
Size is a talent when you talk about quarterbacks in this league, and Matt Ryan every bit of 6'5", and he plays tall, stands tall. One of the reasons why he has success.
Here's our look at the Falcons offense. Last week, they never turned the football over once. An extra tight end on the field for this one. 2nd down and 7. Freeman's got it on the handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
When a coach can have a run that picks up those kind of yards, it gives them confidence, and they will show more and more patience with the running game. So the defense, they better dig in here.
1st down at the 32. Up in the air, and he's got the catch. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a 1st down.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a 1st down.
Double tight end formation. 2nd and 2. Freeman's taking the handoff. They get to him just in time. 1 yard shy of the 1st down. The leader of that Cincinnati secondary is Leon Hall.
Without question, he is their best cover corner on the field. Leon Hall always matched up against the best wide receiver of the opposing team. Very few teams in the league can do this and run the football for 1st downs. Anytime it's in a situation, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, they don't even think about run because they're not tough enough to get it done. They have to throw it. Nice job by this offense.
Davis tackled right at the 35.
What a good job by the quarterback that time. He saw the defensive back inside the wide receiver, and he leads that wide receiver to the sideline on that corner route.
First down at the 35. Looking to the right side and throwing. And that'll probably go as a drop.
Jim, when you look at drop passes in the NFL, it's almost always for the same reason. They take their eyes off the football, the receivers, just before it gets there. And when you do that, that little bit of lack of concentration will cause you to drop the pass.
Ryan from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. White's got it, and a 1st. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. It's a 2 tight end formation. The one back up top. It's Douglas. Gains 11.
That's a good job by the wide receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
They'll take the snap from inside the red zone. A week ago, they had a lot of success inside the 20. Now 1st and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Very nearly intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
This long drive continues.
Second down and 10. Freeman's going to take the handoff now. Gains 5.
The Falcons know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
Heading to the line for a third down play, and this was something they specialized in last week, converting in these situations. Quick drop back. He's in for the score.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
The Bengals now will get their first shot to come onto the field and score. They gave up points on the opening drive. The score's 7-0. They're setting up the return. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. Campbell's coming on now. He'll be guiding the Bengals today.
Jason Campbell, still this day, throws one of the prettiest passes in the NFL.
Two tight ends on the field here. The Bengals will take the snap from the 30. Jackson's in on the tackle. Here's the Bengals offense. They will be expecting far greater efficiency today. A week ago, they turned it over on 3 occasions. The Bengals from the 32. A.J. Green with the catch. Taken down a yard short of the first.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Found the open guy. Picked up some solid yards with that pass. 3rd and short. Now this opens up everything on the offensive side.
Offense lines up here. 3rd and 2. Throws to the right. Makes the catch in open space.
Campbell's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Staying with the passing game on first down. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit. This defensive lineup is anchored by the 340-pound presence of defensive lineman Paul Soliai.
6'4", 340 pounds. And I'm telling you, you look at him, you think, oh, he weighs about 280 pounds. That's how in shape he is. Every defense needs inside presence, and Paul Soliai will give it to you.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Campbell's got it in the gun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
After that big-time sack, they'll now face 3rd and 17. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Campbell's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Looking across the middle, secures it with 2 hands. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. That wraps up the first quarter here in Cincinnati, and we'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are getting set for their next possession. Empty backfield look for Ryan here. First down at the 17. Throws the pass. The reception, easy, wide open.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
Offense lines up here. First and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
And now they'll try over again on second down. They bring in the extra tight end. Freeman's going to secure the handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Freeman's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Matt Ryan under center. 1st and 10. They'll go ground. Taken down at the 45.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Freeman's handed the football. Fights through that hit for about 4.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Offense lines up here. 3rd and 3. He'll throw it over the middle. Roddy White makes the reception.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
The Falcons will take the snap from the 35. Finds his mark. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense. Nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a 2nd down play call.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and 3. Freeman's got it on the handoff. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first. Now 3rd and short following the run. They call his number once more. And that's perfect. And on the stop.
And this fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
The coach is going to go for it. We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Time for one more play. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Keeps it here. They fail to convert, and now a change of possession. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning.
Coming up in 2 minutes, it's the EA Sports Halftime Show, sponsored by Verizon.
And now returning to the field, just 2 minutes to go, and it's a big spot as we've got an offense that would love to increase that lead before the intermission. 1st down and 10. That catch will extend the drive. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Quickly to the line. Campbell's going to take it from the gun. Eyeing that left side. It's out of bounds, incomplete. This will be 2nd down. Offense lines up here. Campbell's back in shotgun formation. It's Jones. That'll put them in what we call plus territory. Getting set as fast as they can. The Bengals will take the snap from the 45. Reaching, ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. Good piece of tackling.
Well, that time the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit them so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground, and the defense recovers.
Falcons ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 35. The defense comes out in the nickel. The Falcons will take the snap from the 35. The catch is made. Breaks out of that one. And he's out of bounds.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
2nd down and 7. Ryan still has it. And he's taken down. The Bengals are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. And they overcome the sack. 3rd down on the way. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Play fake. And incomplete. The defense does his job, forcing 4th down in a hurry.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. 1st down coming up. They've come out in the dime package.
Let's go.
Campbell standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Picks up about 5. The Bengals, 1 timeout remaining. 2nd down coming up. Green Elvis takes his spot in the backfield. Campbell's got it in the gun. And he's thrown to the ground. The big sack pushes the offense into a very difficult 3rd down and 11. Campbell's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
The Bengals will have to punt the football. Hester's going to try and return this punt, and that gains a few.
Well, I can't blame the punt return at that time. That was just excellent coverage by the punt team.
The Falcons bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Davis lined up in the slot. 3-step drop. Looks but can't connect on the short throw. Second down following that incompletion. The defense comes out in the dime. Matt Ryan from the shotgun. Running away from the pressure. Wow, what a catch. He's taken down at the 23. Falcons signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The Falcons are looking good so far, Phil, and a lot of that has to do with the passing game. Ryan's been in rhythm so far today.
He has been in rhythm. He is hot. Some days, Jim, when you warm up, you know you have it, and that's what happened to this guy today. When he was warming up, he had it, and he has it in the game.
1st down on the way. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Setting up screen. He's got the catch. Spins out of the tackle. Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons.
There is no lead in the NFL. It's safe. We all know that. We have seen tremendous comebacks. So when you get the opportunity, lay it on them, man. Keep scoring.
The Falcons for the extra point. Add the extra point. The kick is good. Ryan's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. The Bengals are ready to return the kick. Jones going to run this one out.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Bengals getting set now for their next series. It's Bernard in the backfield. First down at the 21. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. Coming up, second down. That'll wrap up the second quarter here in the Queen City of Cincinnati. We'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second half.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back now at the first half. The Bengals trail at home at halftime. The Falcons will want to come out after the half and really put the pressure on from the start. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Falcons take it at the 6. Ryan's got the completion through the middle, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. Falcons is up now by 7. Bengals on offense, first quarter winding down. The quick pass and completion is made, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 30. Now first and 10, Douglas is the target on the quick pass, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 23-yard line. Falcons later on the drive, Freeman's got it on the screen pass. After the short pass, he'll score. The Falcons up by 2 touchdowns. So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to Cincinnati for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. Bosher will be sending this one towards the end zone to get the second half started. Fields the football at the 3. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds. They face first down. It's Bernard in the backfield. Just a quick drop back. It's Jones. Jones tackled down after a gain of 10.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
Be ready. White 90. White 90.
Campbell's going to take it from the gun. Reaches out and snatches it.
What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on that out route by the receiver?
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Throw to the left. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. Third down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Looking at this deficit, you wonder how much more they're going to try to run the football because it has not been there for the taking all game long.
Yeah, the running game's been terrible. Hard to win a game in the NFL when you're one-dimensional. But if you want to win today's game, that's exactly what you're going to have to do. Throw the football.
Denard's there to make the tackle. The Falcons ready to take over the football. Now first and 10. And Hall nearly had the beat on that one.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped. And this time, that was a bad drop by the defense.
Offense lines up here. Second and 10. And Hall nearly had the beat on that one.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted, and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on this break?
Matt Ryan under center.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver. Third down and 10. Throws to the right. White's got the catch and the first.
Good route that time by the wide receiver on the out route. Nice throw by the quarterback. This is what they call a timing route. Well, they were right on time.
Falcons snap it at the 26. Makes the play. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, you got a lead. You drive down the field. You score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
The Falcons with an extra point try on the way. And the extra point is good. The Bengals will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 21-0. Jones got it. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Jones, a receiver in the slot. Handoff. Bernard looking for a lane. Taken down at the 27.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Gresham split out wide on the left. Second down and 4. They run the counter play, and this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get it in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. It's Jones. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
The one who brings him to the ground.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him. They only give up a couple yards.
First down at the 34. Play action. Matt Ryan with the long pass down the field.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
The Falcons have it at the 34. He has the grab. Falcons have been very good throwing the football today. Ryan's been efficient. He's been finding his targets, and he's getting it done.
He is showing why he's one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. When you take his talent and you put along with it great decisions, you get something special on the field.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion. They need to get the play off. Ryan takes it from the gun. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When you're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
Matt Ryan under center. Second down and 10. Out to White, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, that's a nice completion by the offense. And what it does, it just puts them in a more manageable situation so they can pick up that 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down. Offense lines up here. Freeman's taking the handoff. This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
It's now second down. The jumbo set on the field.
Final quarter underway now with this snap.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. Offense lines up here. Play clock's running down.
Ryan's back in shotgun formation, and Newman can't pick it off.
Looking ahead, the Bengals will be playing at home next week, while the Falcons will also be playing at home next week. The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 6 play. Matt Ryan under center. The play clock's running down.
On the money.
He's tackled at the 28.
Nice job by the coach that time going forward on 4th down. His team is up here in the second half. He wants to keep momentum on his side. That's why he goes for it, and they get it.
First down here after the completion.
Offense lines up here.
Freeman's going to take the handoff now.
Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line. That leads us to second down. Play after play after play here on this drive. Second and 9.
Intercepted!
That'll stop the play right there.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Out of the shotgun formation.
Jones has got it on a pass that had some heat.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Campbell standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
Second down after the incompletion.
It's Bernard in the backfield.
Let's go. Move 58.
Campbell's got it in the gun.
And he's forced to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
The Bengals have it at the 34.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. Almost intercepted that time.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
The Bengals have it at the 34.
This is going to set up a change of possession.
It is without a doubt the worst place to get pressure up the middle on the quarterback. It happened that time, and he did the right thing. Just take the sack.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. 1st and 10. Keeps it here. The defense gets a sack.
That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
The Falcons will take the snap from the 35. Running to his right. Ball comes out. Nelson's there to make the tackle. The tackle is made.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands,
Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. Was the knee downfield, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurs.
Well, it was called one way on the field. It was a booth review, and the call is overturned. They recover the fumble, but still face third down. White's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Jackson trying to power his way right up the middle. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Freeman's going to secure the handoff. The Falcons get a first down.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Picks up 8 here. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. 2nd down. Offense lines up here. They'll run it with him again. And it's Reggie Nelson in on that last play. Nothing too exciting here, just plowing ahead, getting closer to that goal line.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to them. So far they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up if they think they're going to stop this offense.
For error from just outside the goal line, and that's good for only a yard or 2. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
2nd down now. Goal line defense on the field. Another kick. There's a signal from the far side. The hands are up. It is a touchdown.
Well, that touchdown just put the icing on the cake, Jim, whatever you want to say, because now the lead's too big. Not enough time for the other team to come back. Great job by the offense.
Falcons are going to get lined up to kick it off. The offense is pleased with that last scoring drive, but the defense really made it happen, doing the heavy lifting by forcing the fumble and giving them great field position. He's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle is made right around the 25-yard line. The Bengals are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. Green's lined up now as a slot receiver. First down at the 25. Out to the left. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Let's go.
The Bengals will take the snap from the 25. Throws to the right. Easy catch there. No one near him.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Gets it out for the completion. That's a gain of 7. That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. Time continues to tick away as they'll rush back to the line. Takes it from the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. He's wide open for the grab, and he races out of bounds at that point.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
1st and 10. Looking across the middle, finds A.J. Green. The Bengals are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Gresham's shifted out wide to the left as a receiver. 2nd down and 5. It's Jones. Jones taken down. The Bengals will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. Split backfield here. 1st down at the 16. The defense gets the sack. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
One more play, and it's in the books. The Bengals have it at the 24. Interception. He stacked up at that point. Well, they came in off a win, and they get another one here today.
Hey, 2 weeks in a row, Jim, you play good football, you win. That's a lot of positive reinforcement. You feel good about what you're doing, and there's no way you think you'll lose the following week.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a couple of big targets who will try to be key contributors in both the pass and run games today. It's the Falcons going up against the Buccaneers. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 3 matchup.
Now as we go to the field, it's Devin Hester back deep for the kickoff. The Buccaneers ready to get this action started. Made right around the 25-yard line. Ryan's a player to watch today. Having thrown an interception last week, he'll attempt to have a turnover-free game today. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Foster's in on the tackle. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. The Falcons have it at the 29. They're setting up screen. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. The Falcons from the 37. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Second down, 4 to go. Takes another handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
First down and 10. And they go back to the ground. Freeman's able to move the chains here as he's tackled down.
The Falcons' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
First down at the 30. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Foster's going to make the tackle. And here's the Buccaneers defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers. Wide receivers are bunched up. Falcons have it at the 29. Burner's able to get a hand on it and knock it away.
He did everything right, didn't he? The cornerback that time. He was physical. He stayed on the wide receiver. He was reading the quarterback, so it was easy for him to knock the throw down.
3rd and 9. Throws the pass. He's brought to a halt.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
First down at the 15. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
The Falcons, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run. Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
This has been a long drive so far. First and goal, gives it to him again. Johnson's all over that offense and brings him down, mounting a serious drive. Second and goal from the 7. Catch made. Johnson's there to take him down.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, left. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown. Big decision for the coach this time, Jim. You failed on 3rd and goal. What do? Do you go for it? I say you call the play and you try to put up 7 points.
ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front. Back to him. Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side. Real tough starting spot here for the offense. Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. That's a gain of 6.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Nickel formation for the defense here. 2nd and 4. Throwing now to his left. Finds Evans. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
That's a good job by the quarterback, recognizing it's man-to-man defense. And when you see that, just watch the receiver, lead him to the open space. Nice completion.
First down here. Offense lines up here.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. They take them in the backfield.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
2nd down after going to the ground game the first play.
Martin lines up in the backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard. They look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
The Buccaneers now on 3rd down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in 3rd down situations. The Buccaneers from the 22. Has Jackson. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Hester's going to take this one from the 16. That brings the play to an end. The Falcons will begin their drive from the 26 now. First down at the 26. Matt Ryan with the long pass down the field. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Toss to the outside. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Freeman's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. He'll throw it over the middle. Makes the catch. And Foster in on the tackle.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
Ryan gives it up. That's Golson making the stop.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
He's scrambling down. And he's taken down.
Good job with his safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's showing us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback.
Steven Jackson lined up in the backfield. Ryan from the gun. Unable to bring it in.
Davis is unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 5 play. Ryan's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Throws to the right. Failed to pick up the first down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side.
Anytime you go for it on fourth down in the NFL, there's going to be a lot of second guessing if you don't get it. So get ready for the second guessing. It is coming.
First down at the 47. Makes the reception. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Even on short passes, accuracy is a big, big deal. When you put it on them right in stride, look what happens. They catch it in stride. They don't slow down, of course, and good things happen. Nice touchdown run.
Connor Bard ready for the kickoff. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Falcons now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. Nickel formation here for the defense. Ryan's going to take it from the gun. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down. And here we have second down. The defense comes out in the nickel. Ryan's back in shotgun formation. Finds his mark. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Matt Ryan from the shotgun keeps it on the play fake. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover two, the two deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Goldson nearly got the interception.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
White in the slot. 3rd and 10. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Waves his arm, and he's going to make a fair catch. It's first down as they head to the line. From the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. Has Jackson.
You see zone defenses. Throw it into the open spaces. That's what the quarterback did that time. Good job by the receiver running in there and making the catch.
They'll go shotgun here. Evans there to catch the ball that had fumble.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
1st and 10. On the money. And Weatherspoon in on the tackle.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Well, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got 2nd and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
Catch made. And that's a gain of 13. And now seeing these first half numbers, we knew coming into the game it was a possibility because this is one of the better passing attacks in the entire NFL, Phil.
Absolutely. It's one of the better ones in the NFL. And that's how they have built this football team, Jim. It's about the quarterback, the wide receivers, doing it through the air. And if they want to win games, that's how they have to get it done.
They'll mark the football at the 22. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. From the shotgun. Looks to his left. And the pass incomplete. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Buccaneers from the 22. Looking across the middle. Murph taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Never be satisfied in the NFL. Players are just too good. So when you get a chance to score, even though you're leading, take advantage of it. Awesome job by the coordinator on those play calls.
The Falcons in kick return formation. Hester will run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down, offense readying for the snap. Dropping back 3. And he's thrown to the ground.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking long. And Barrett can't quite pick it off.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Freeman's lined up in a single back formation. 3rd and forever. And he's intercepted.